in fact, one sphere over in, what was it, Elizak.
Okay.
Which showed 8 powerful sources of chaos across the sphere. 4 of them being on one planet, 4 of them being on another. They went into a forest, found a corrupted treant, which was sort of like an ancient treant, defeated him and freed him from the chaos, took the chaos into the gun that, the thing, basically, that turned into a gun that Thurnos gave them. And basically, that's where we left off with that happening. A lot of other stuff happened in between, but I can't remember much. But and none of it really matters. It's mostly just, oh, okay.
Oh, that's okay. I don't want to use the combat side of it. I just want to use the pet side of it. That's all right.
I mean, the child is purple. That matters.
I think might be the destroyer of the universe.
Yeah.
Well, multiverse technically.
But shit happens.
Yeah. Apparently, demon goo does weird things to you.
Weird.
And we have a whole jar of it now.
Oh. Who wants to have a tasting party?
Well,
when we suck
Kia want to get pregnant, just eat it.
When we suck the evil chaos shit out, does that go to somewhere else, or do we just have this jar now of evil chaos goop?
Dude, you have the phone.
You don't see any sort of jar or anything like that. I mean, you imagine, because if it were inside of it, it would be inside of the gun.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I just had a mini heart attack then. I was like, oh, fuck.
I mean, we might just need to deliver the thing.
Is that okay, Doc? It's just a fun thing.
Sure.
It has some mechanics in-game, but I don't bother with that. I don't really care about those. It's kind of like the unseen servant thing. Think of it like that.
What level are we?
Sure.
Hey guys, what level are we?
9.
9.
9!
You just wanted to hear that, didn't you?
9.
No, I had totally forgotten. Even though I just said 9, like 10 minutes before.
But yeah, so look at those rumors, Kim.
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah.
I've already started gathering
Has any popped out?
Yeah, a couple. I'll be honest. There was a couple that was familiar. It's probably the word I want to use.
Good.
Did anyone use those weapon charms
So
that we got?
regarding,
I had intended to grab one, probably the Reach.
Oh, that's the one I was
Oh,
going to
you
go
wanted
for.
Reach?
I wanted Reach.
Go ahead,
I was going to
then.
put it on my greatsword.
Technically, Korg has been here longer than you.
No, that's fair. Yeah, it would be reasonable.
No, it's cool, man. I mean, I have a big slashy weapon already.
Well, what I'm saying is, it would have made sense for Korg to already have it. I would have joined the ship after you guys got that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have funds to spare, you could just...
why mirror space? I fucking hate mirror space.
I really want to go there.
I hate mirror space. It's so bloody harsh.
Okay. Don't tell me what mirror space is, because I have out of character no fucking clue what it
That's
is.
fine. I'm not gonna say a word. It's just,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Yes, don't tell me.
I mean, you can
it's
get
gonna
what
be
it is from the rumor itself. It's pretty
Yeah, you can.
obvious.
No, I haven't read the rumor either. I just, you guys convinced me we would go to mirror space. I'm like, okay.
Wait,
Oh.
we did?
Yeah.
I thought we were going to the mechanical men.
No, yeah, that was Thrall's original idea, but both you and Bryce went, "Oh no, we should go to Mirror Space." And I was like, "Sure."
Of
I mean,
course,
I don't
Casey
care.
said Mirror Space. Of course, he said Mirror Space. I'm not surprised that you wanted to go to Mirror Space.
He lives
None
to
whatsoever.
purely torture us.
And I mean, what I want to do right now is just to gather a few of these, so Thanos gets off our back.
I mean,
for now, at least, like buy some time.
In-game, I wouldn't have a clue, so I'm not gonna say anything. But I'm not surprised to put it like that.
No.
Casey's back. No, he left again. I can see his reflection in his hang on. Here, in this one. Can see when he moves about. I've cracked the code. Computer, enhance. Shit, didn't work.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm kind of here, but as you can see, not just me here.
Oh, hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hey, my friend.
Good thing you can't hear.
They're waving at you.
Yeah.
And I'll link it so you can see it.
I'm gonna step away.
Yeah, that's a girl in a bed.
Bloody hell.
Here comes
We'll
the
see.
side of me I never want any of you to see.
Jamie just wanted to get away from the thought of children.
Yeah.
Please,
No.
Tony. You can for later on.
I really didn't even hear what you said.
So Casey, I've read some of the rumors, etc. Gone through. I'm so surprised that you want to go to Mirror Space. It completely shocks me. I would have never guessed that you wanted to.
Why?
Why? Indeed. Haven't known you for like 7 years or 8 years or 6 years or however long it is now. Oh, I'm really.
Yeah, but
Mirror Space
now,
is great, dude.
now we're gonna kill some corrupted things.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, could probably wipe this planet out.
I mean, I wouldn't presume anything.
Would we want to wipe this planet out?
Why would we want
I'm
Yeah.
at the chaos, man.
That's not what you
Clear
said.
this. Wait, I know he's not understanding his own words.
Before we jump completely into it, where have I been the last few sessions?
In the bag of holding.
In the mosquito.
Because I would totally have locked myself in a room and been building. There's no
Yes.
problem in that at all.
So you have been on the whale ship this entire time, basically just
Building. Yeah.
In that case, because you wouldn't just join this session and then watch us roleplay for 4 hours, how about we decide to middle land, like we go back to the mosquito, and go back to the whale ship, rest, and then we
We've
decide.
been doing that. We're
Oh,
on the
great.
ship now.
In that case,
You
it's
are on
not
the ship
metagaming.
now, yeah. So you
Perfect.
basically are doing the first rest, from what I understood, what people
Good.
said earlier.
Good. It's not metagaming.
So I'm gonna come up out of my room, and in front of me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, where did I put it? Oh, don't tell me I locked it. I'm so good at doing that. Is this guy? That didn't link, did it?
nope.
What about now? Did it link there?
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it, and it's awesome. I love it.
Yes!
I
That
want
guy
one.
comes running out in front of me. Screws and all to all faces. And I'm like, oh, hello.
More than we need to get a we need we need to get a pet policy. Everyone's getting dogs around here. Walks off, realize shit. I have a parrot. Maybe we should get a pet policy. I haven't fed him for weeks.
You haven't even put your parrot up on the screen.
No, exactly. I've totally forgotten since session 1.
I'm gonna sit down and just tighten up. So, how was your trip?
No.
Was it wonderful?
We fought a tree, and then the tree died, and then he made it go back to life in not an evil way.
Necromancy?
Of course not.
Apparently, this thing, or who has it? It's Kia.
To think that I would use necromancy to.
Oh no! It's the tree was corrupted, and Bryce here made sure that it came back alive without the corruption. We took the corruption with us, so we can give it to your master.
A man after my own heart. Stand still. I'm tightening the bolt on the dog.
A bolt on the. Does it have like a volume setting on the side?
Yeah, it does.
You could just
yelling-
It also
down
has
the
an on and off. It also has an
Okay.
on and off button. You guys
You're
wouldn't
gonna
know
need
where.
pet policy. 'Cause that thing is just no.
I love his little legs, though. Look at his little stubby legs.
Why
You
did
got
we
little-
pick that one instead of this one?
Because this one has a real
Korg's,
face.
Korg's
Oh,
holding
That's cute.
Korg's
So his-
holding Rocky, and he says, "You know anything, do you, man?"
Everyone has pets.
Pork. Have you
I'm now
cleaned that
tempted
up,
to keep it up
Rocky?
and buy that giant riding lizard, which I think is a medium creature.
Take it.
Useless.
Pork. Have you cleaned up after Rocky?
I don't know.
'Cause
I
Bryce
don't
cleaned up
think
after Top.
I don't think he poos. To
But
be
that's-
honest.
That's
Hey,
why
Hey,
you
Rocky,
have-
do you poo?
That's why you give me that.
Rocky says, no.
Trail of
Thank you.
dust.
We'll put him away.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
was about
eat?
to say, for all you like,
No.
brushes a bit of
Okay,
sand
pat him.
away from the seat in
I'll go
background. Like, where does this come from?
There's little
Everywhere.
tiny bits of sand everywhere.
Yeah, like we were in the woods. Where did the sand come from?
Anyhow, my dad told me I should create life, and I have done such.
He is very cute.
I have reproduced like my daddy wanted.
Maybe it's a good thing
So
to walk
you,
around
you
with
could
Morgan
say
head,
that
maybe.
you in a way become a man now, right?
I believe so.
Are you a real boy now?
I have never been a real boy, but I have been a real man.
You feel like a real boy.
Yeah, I do. I think that's because of my dad's magic.
Your dad would be very proud of you, I think. Unless you
I-
hate him, in which case this must be out of spite.
Also, isn't your dad the criminal?
No.
Aren't you tied to
This is an awkward
the Thurnos
conversation.
person?
Guys, you're talking pronouns again. Can I need to
Aren't
be
you speaking of
specific
Thurnos?
names?
Yeah, play pronoun game.
Yes, my father is Thanos.
Yes, the criminal.
He's not a criminal.
He is. Yes, that's why the chronomancers are after him.
No, he's not a criminal. The Chronomancer want him because he did some blah 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 back when, and he's
Those are
immortal. And
called
they...
crimes.
No, he saved the world twice over actually. And then the Chronomancers want him to cage him because they don't think he should be alive anymore because he's too
Committed
old.
crimes.
No, he's too old.
This is why Thurnos says that he's his favorite son.
Because he denies the fact that he's a criminal. That's what you want. That's what you want out of all of your sons. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you need to
Ethan,
have
are
the
you
thought.
taking notes?
No. So the thing is, Chronomancers, the time wizard things, are hunting my father because
he's a criminal.
because he saved the world, went back in time, then
And broke
forward in
laws.
time, then back in time and saved the world by
And-
all
and-
means.
and broke the laws.
No, he did not break any laws. Well, he broke the law of time, if that's
That's kind of the big one. Yeah. That's
no, but
kind
all
of-
he
Isn't that
did
what you
was,
want
kind
to
of a
do?
big one.
but he traveled through time, so that's not breaking the law. Because he
Apparently
didn't break
The way he
time.
did it was. It was.
No, I think the Chronomancers has been wrong about this. Because my dad explained it to me in very great detail what he did. And he told me that if I ever encountered a chronomancer,
So,
I should tell them that he's innocent.
so you're saying that he coached you in a cover story?
No, he has not coached me. He has told me that he is innocent.
He explained it to you in great detail,
Yes,
repeatedly,
yes,
and then asked you to repeat it if you were ever met by a chronomancer.
no.
That's what you just
He
said.
asked me to. He asked me to defend him.
By repeating the story he gave you.
No.
All right, so I have
He-
this feeling that this is gonna take a
He
while.
told me.
So how about
I'm gonna activate Pass Without Stone, which emits silence and darkness. So suddenly the ship goes dark and quiet.
Not start. Like you need a spell for that.
It's a racial ability.
It's pass without trace, not pass without stone. He just likes to call it pass without stone.
Now
it's
it's-
merge with. That's what it's called.
How
Oh.
often are you passing stones that you require a spell?
Passing stones.
At least daily. Once for rest. Every
It's
8
like
hours.
kidney stones, and it's,
It's
painful,
pretty
or it's
standard
more.
function for elves too.
I don't think it
We
is.
got it pass without trace though, not pass without stone. That sounds painful and unnecessary.
I meant merge with stone, but you know.
No, this is much better. Like you acted like, I hate going to the bathroom, man. This is fucking worse. This,
It's canon now.
Anyway,
yeah.
I just know what I will call my dog. I shall call him after a god.
Of course,
Fair enough.
because why not?
I
dog
was-
looks at you.
Thrall's beard.
I will call him Odin.
Odin? Can we?
Oh,
You know what? We are cool with this.
no,
No.
I knew Odin's son. I knew an Odin's son. Once.
Odin's son.
That's a weird last name.
Well, he was Odin's son, so that
Yeah,
kind
call
of
them
explains it,
Odin's
I
son?
think.
Odin.
No.
Odin's
None of
son.
you know who Odin is, do you?
Is it like with two
I know
S?
who Odin is.
You do have no idea. You're just making up for me. You know what? I should call him Zeus just because he can thunder his way around. Hmm?
Look, I got a
How
minus
about
one
that?
religion. I know exactly who Odin's son is. He's the guy who wields. He's the guy who wields Excalibur and kills the elves.
I've heard this story. Is that him?
I haven't heard of this
No, no.
story.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I met him once. He's a really nice guy. He's kind of weak though, on the scrawny side.
Does he have a cool sword? Like is
No.
it big? Small?
It's kind of small and it kind of extends out randomly, like it's an extendo sword.
You know what?
I'm
Forget it. I will call him Rax and be done with it. Okay? Just because this is
sling
not
it.
worth it.
I was really
It's
hoping,
like-
though, out of character, I was really hoping you would call him Tick, because it's the opposite of Casey's talk.
Oh, does he have talk?
I
Yeah,
love
he has
that.
talk, so you
Okay,
could call him
okay.
Tick, and
No, you know what?
Do it.
I'll call him Tick. No, Tuck.
Yeah.
no, Casey's
Yes,
talk.
make sure to confuse the two, and the two of the dogs will just go with the
Oh,
wrong
no.
person at times.
I feel bad for these mechanical dogs.
I'm glad this pun's being made now because I wanted a chance to ask Bryce, does your dog have ticks?
I didn't even make this up.
'Cause it's-
I literally on level 6 artificial get a
Yay.
mechanical servant.
Talk does
So
Oh,
I'm
not
yeah,
have
Artifice is
ticks.
pretty cool. I played him a couple times.
Then how does he work, Casey? He only makes one of the two sounds.
Anyway,
Talk.
Stupid clock jokes.
Yes.
Worst clock ever.
Roderick is like, shouldn't we go back to, like, killing those chaos things?
Yes, no, totally logic. Yeah.
Chaos things. My dad said I should kill chaos,
Well-
whatever it is. Leave me to them.
Our current captain is kind of sitting here watching this whole debate go on.
Like, but he's
He's
not like
watching several
nearby. He's like
conversations.
down the corridor, like on a pile of gold, and you're sitting and watching from there. Like,
What are you staring at your own reflection in the gold?
You do realize that we're likely better off without the dwarf around, right?
Yeah, but
Things
he
tend
is
to
the
go wrong
captain,
with
man.
us.
I have the keys to the ship.
It's a spell jamming helm. It doesn't have keys.
Roderick's shaking his head like there are no keys.
he wiggles keys like, I
Those-
have them right here.
Those are just
Doesn't
a
really go.
random set of keys that you found off of a jailer
Where
somewhere.
did he get those keys?
It's to
Who
the
gave
wall,
him keys?
motherfuckers.
Look at all the power he has now. Who gave him the keys?
Captain.
I have seen my fair share of Spelljammers. They are
Alright,
not
sorry.
they have no
I
keys to a Spelljammer.
Walk
I
over
didn't
to
say that.
Captain.
Go ahead.
I walk over to Frol and say, listen, you remember what I told you about the mutiny thing?
All right.
It's best not to antagonize your crew, man.
Oh. So, okay, and I maybe shouldn't show the keys to the vault either.
No,
yeah, that's-
no.
No, all right. So I will keep them in my back pocket so they can't see it.
Yeah, just watch
Yeah,
out.
alright.
Make sure no one can pickpocket them, you know?
Yeah, and no one knows about it too. It's great.
Stop. Be a good boy. Get the keys later on.
I am so tempted to time stop and take the keys.
You guys are malicious towards each other. Let's go kill some. Let's
Yeah.
vent this energy.
Yeah, let's go to the mosquito shit.
I can
Uh,
No,
just see,
we're already on the mosquito.
I can just see for all. I've got the
Mantis.
keys. Where'd they go?
They are right here.
Let's go ahead and take the ship over to the mountain because I think that the one of them's in the ocean, so that one might be a little troublesome. But
I mean, the ocean one we could actually go to with the whale ship.
Are we taking the whale?
could, but we couldn't really go like out in the water.
That's
We
also
only have one potion of water breathing.
Mm.
I suppose we could buy more, but
Well,
Why not
Eh.
use the mantis? The mantis is
not in the water, like under the water.
yeah, the whale ship can actually dive because it closes
Under
off
the sea.
completely.
But we couldn't go out of it to do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just.
I mean, we have one potion of water breathing, and I guess we could play rock paper scissors for it.
Korg's holding Rocky, and he's like, "Hey, man, do you feel like bashing his head in?"
All right, we go. to
Rocky's
the
like,
then.
not particularly.
Okay, just checking.
Good rock.
That's a good boy. Yeah.
Korg is just schizophrenic, and this is how it manifests. But I like that his alternate personalities has good.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't want to boil any ice, anything like that.
I mean, it's not really that. It's most likely he just doesn't feel very extreme about anything.
Oh.
So, yeah.
He's just a rock.
Dude,
He's just very
I will be
neutral.
smashing so many rocks when we come to this mountain. One of them is bound to be his cousin, and he will hate me too.
It's a completely different
Okay.
planet.
Yeah.
I just thought if we should give Rocky a sending stone because he can breathe underwater. Meaning he can't breathe, so he can't drown.
All right, let's go to the mountain, you guys. And
All
we
right,
did
so
the-
you all pile into the Mantis.
Yes.
Roderick's included, right?
Do we all fit? We are 1, 2, 3, 4,
We feel
5.
fit.
There's
How many-
15 slots, so yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
okay.
many hours has it been since we've fought the tree?
Well, I'm guessing you guys slept, or at least did a
Okay,
short
yeah. So
rest.
just rest, yeah.
You took a long rest. Okay, so it's been about 10 hours or so.
Can we say like we'll pile into this ship and then have the ship like slowly fly? You know, just have it in the set direction at a slow speed. Let's get there by the time we finish resting. Is that
Yeah,
is that
and
reasonable?
Say that again?
basically,
Can-
yeah. So
Yeah.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
you sure? I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Anyhow,
We all pile into the ship and then have it fly at a set speed so we arrive by the time we finish resting.
You guys are gonna go real slow then. In that case.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, we're sleeping anyway.
I mean, sure, yeah, that's fine. Just you put it on autopilot. Well, technically, Spelljammers all have autopilot. They go
it's just
forward.
one direction, yeah. Although that does sound like something that would need to have a check or something,
Right.
to be fair.
So yeah, you guys go forward towards it. take a sleep, 8 hours, and you do arrive at the mountain after 9 hours or so of you guys going.
Yeah, and we'll do the same strategy. We're gonna like, move a little bit like this so we get a good approximation of where it is, and then we'll set down like a bit off, and then we'll start walking towards it.
Okay, so you don't want to land on the mountain. You want to land
Well,
nearby.
we'll see if there's. We'll look at like the topograph of the mountain. Is it if the dot is like we don't see anything and it's just mountain range? It's very clear that it's probably under the mountain.
Yeah.
So we'll like fly above it and get like a map of the top.
We want to circle the mountain and find out where, if it's up, down, in, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you circle the mountain. Whoever is looking, roll me a perception check.
Who's looking? I have expertise in it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
22.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be looking just cause.
Yeah.
What is with me in perception checks? Jesus.
So I will say that Kidum notices that the clouds over here are actually quite dark, and that might mean that it's going to rain soon. Korg notices that there are actually pretty large holes throughout the entirety of the mountain. The mountain itself seems to be very rocky, with no set sort of trail up it or anything like that. But there are tons of spaces where you could climb and then rest, and then climb and then rest, basically. There are lots of ledges on it. And you actually see, while you're circling it, that on these ledges there are holes that go deep into the mountain. The actual dot on the radar is pretty much inside of the mountain. You can pretty much tell that. But one of these holes could be a good entryway.
How big is the hole?
It's about 20 foot.
How tall is the mantis?
Bigger than that. Not bigger than that, yes.
Oh, okay. Could we like land the mantis on one of these edges, like the?
Yeah. There's a small flattened area that you could put it on.
One of the benefits of the mantis is because of its legs, we can land it a lot of places that other things could.
Yeah. I mean, we could even land it upside down.
Exactly. So, could we? She has an umbrella.
Keaton said it was going to rain.
I've lost my train of thoughts.
Wait, you're claiming to have had a train of thought?
Yep, it's gonna rain, bro. Totally raining.
It's good to know. We'll be underground.
Right.
Let's hope it doesn't flood.
Yeah, so keep it here.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Mary Poppins, y'all.
He might have been your father,
but
he ain't your dad.
Did the holes look like they've been cleanly cut or chiseled away, or have they been like?
They look like they've been burrowed.
Ooh, could I make a stone check because I'm a fucking stone person?
They look like they've been burrowed. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me say it again.
Okay.
Can the knowledgeable people deduct what could be on this planet? Maybe like
what would make that?
Like just general.
Roll me nature. Roll me nature.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be me rolling that.
Could I make a history, considering it might be from my home world? And, like, I know what an elephant is, but I don't know anything about nature. Hang on, let me justify this argument.
Well, no.
Elephants fly, right?
I mean, it does specify a 20-foot large hole. So there aren't many creatures that can just bore into a mountain. You know.
Well, I mean, I didn't never paid attention during class, so I guess I have no
A
clue.
giant purple worm.
I
Probably.
hate worms. Oh, you mean in the mountain? Yeah.
Roderick's like, after you say that, Roderick's like, I think I'm gonna stay in the ship.
No,
You
fair
sure?
cop, dude. No, that makes sense.
Wait.
Here, take this umbrella.
Is staying in the ship an option?
No.
No.
Not for you, Bryce.
Right.
How come he gets?
There,
an
there has
option
to be
and-
there has to be someone to guard it, and I have very long range, so I'm gonna stay in the ship.
So
Right.
Very
my
thirsty.
spells have
And-
quite long range as well.
And besides
Well,
our ship,
yes,
Oh.
but you're much more helpful for them.
Bryce, you can't stay on the ship because we like Roderick. So
I
you
just
have
want
to
to
Thank
point
you.
out. I
Thank
just want
you.
to point out our ship is a giant bug. Something might try to eat it.
That's a
Just
good
Kidum
point.
says that?
I don't want to be
Yeah,
on the ship.
yeah,
That's a
'cause
very
our
good
ship
point.
Our ship is literally a giant insect. There might be something on this planet that eats giant bugs.
Yes, let's leave the ship. I think we should get out of the ship now.
You know what? Maybe I should go with you guys.
I'm glad you changed your mind.
Yes. I just thought of that. Wait a minute. Our ship is literally a giant bug.
Yeah.
This thing could eat giant bugs. We could bait it with the ship.
Then we won't get off this ship.
So
I'm
want
gonna
to
go ahead and bring the potion of water breathing along with us just in case.
Just in case it does flood.
Yeah, might as well.
The
Well,
flood. is
someone did
dangerous.
say it was going to rain, so
Yeah, so let's descend. We have
Okay.
some drift globes we can send on down first.
and
Ahead
we'll
of
do
us.
the boom, 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 boom.
Well, I mean, you have to stay within 60 feet to move it mentally, but you know.
No, I'm talking about the compass.
The radar.
Yeah, let's
It's
stick with
fine,
the radar
man.
instead.
It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Do not worry. If we ever get drowning, I will save all of you. Don't worry.
That's good to hear.
I'm still worried.
Good, because I mean, I can't really swim, man. I just kind of sink to the bottom.
Yeah, and Ravioli, I don't swim that well.
Do not worry. I am my father's son. I am an expert in all things athletics.
Doc, out of character, didn't we identify the large platinum eye rings?
Yes, I already told you what they
You're
were.
made out of metal.
What were they? I'm sorry.
They were a ring of protection and a ring of X-ray vision.
Oh, the 10 large platinum eye rings weren't magic?
No.
Okay, just checking, sorry.
I also have a question in regards to this. Like the gauntlet. Why was it so
We don't
massively
know.
powerful?
We couldn't
Okay.
identify it because it had too high a level.
Okay,
It's,
because
it's really, really bad news, and it's
Mhm.
just it's not safe.
because I'm an artificer. I can identify any magical item, no matter what how
Stick my
powerful it
hand
is.
in it.
Not artifacts.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, legend lore, but the artifact can still hold information back from you
I used Legend
if it's
Lore.
sentient.
Yeah,
no,
it told
sorry,
you stories about
you
the
are correct.
ones that used it.
Yeah, I know all about it. That's why I locked it up again.
It's probably best that no one uses the gauntlet. We know exactly what the gauntlet is.
It's a gauntlet of fisting.
No, I think you.
Right.
I think you think you know what it is, but it's not that.
No, I know it's not.
So
that. It's-
let's go down these caverns.
Are you going to go, basically, enter the giant hole in the mountain?
We're gonna go straight down that hole.
Oh yeah, down that hole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There wasn't a cave entrance on the bottom of the mountain, was there? Or is there?
Not that you can see.
Yeah. So we'll go down this. I'm almost probably thinking it's probably like the worm itself is infected.
Yeah.
Maybe. I use the radar. Is the dot moving at all?
Not currently. No.
Hey, Kim,
you
could
are
you just move
you are
your mic
breathing
a little
very deeply into the microphone.
You're Darth Vader.
Me?
It's very erotic.
Kim. I mean, he is kind of erotic, so let's give him that. But still, it's not okay to do that during a session like this.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
please.
keep it separate.
Bryce uses mage armor on himself. You guys continue on.
I will freak Roderick out. Oh, that won't work when you're getting swallowed alive. Let me tell you that.
Bryce,
I-
you wanna?
No, sorry, Roderick.
Roderick isn't using mage armor. I said Bryce is using
Oh.
mage armor.
I guess
Use
I'll
it. And
say that.
I'll use animated shield. I mean, not use it, but I'll pull it out for now.
Okay.
So when combat starts, that's my first action, is using that.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah, you guys continue and go down the tunnels.
This thing doesn't have a proximity, like, thing, right?
Well, it will
It
show
just
you
says-
if you're on top of it.
Yeah, so it only tells direction until we're, like, there.
To say X amount of feet
Yeah.
till the dot. No.
And I'm going to, whilst we're traveling down, use this. So we'll travel silently.
Got it. That is within 30 feet of you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's pretty much hit by it.
It's so we can move silently.
Yeah, you guys are continuing down the thing. Immediately when you enter, there's a foul smell.
That wasn't me.
Did you bring your mech?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Also, Doc, if you didn't see it, I have this.
The weapon of warning, yes.
Mm-hmm. So we can't be surprised as long as everyone's within 30 feet of me.
Yep. Yeah, you guys immediately smell that foul-smelling smell. It smells sort of like rotten eggs, almost like sulfur. And you are continuing down. You get about 300 feet before it begins to open up into what appears to be a very dimly lit cavern. You look around and you can see that there are crystals across the wall that give this very dim blue light. You see that there is, in fact, running water coming from one of the cavern walls, almost as if it's
Raining.
coming from nowhere. Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's probably raining.
Damn it.
Yeah, that might screw us that we now think it's just raining. Makes perfect sense.
There seems to be only one way from this cavern as you enter it. To the left is just sheer stone where the water is coming from, and you could see it just seeping through the cracks of the stone itself from up high. And then to your right is just a very downward slope, a very gradual downward slope, following the water, basically going down.
Who grabbed the ring of X-ray vision? Didn't someone?
I don't know if anyone claimed it.
If no one else claimed it, I think I have. I'll grab it.
Yeah,
I'll
you go
have
ahead
easy
and take it.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Use ring of X-ray vision because it can view through 1 foot of stone. Might help us out here. See what's going on.
Let me just look it up real quick. Yeah, whenever we come across something odd, I'll just use an action to use the actual ring.
Isn't it like limited amount of times though?
No.
Well, it says whenever you use the ring again before taking a long rest, you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, will gain
get
1
it.
level of exhaustion.
So the first time I do
Yeah,
it, it's fine.
Once.
Yeah, so
It is.
That's what's
It is
going on.
for 1 minute once you do it.
yeah, let's not
Yeah.
do it willy-nilly.
No, I'm just saying use it in this room because there might be something around.
You are detecting magic. As you look up, those crystals are very faintly, not evocation, not illusion. What's the word? Is it abjuration? I think it's abjuration magic. Yeah.
Abjuration. What kind of trap would use abjuration?
Are we sure it's a trap?
Uh,
Well,
Might be something else.
well,
Can be this-
abjuration can be used in barriers of some kind.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes, he's mumbling it to himself.
Okay. Cause I'm just gonna check. Yeah. My friend, I believe abjuration wards usually use the blade ward spell as a normal base for protection. Same with the modern kindness spells.
Someone else walk by those crystals first, then.
It can
Okay.
also be a dispel
Okay.
of some sort, or a prismatic wall, or a lightning wall. Those kind of spells are usually.
Well, something prismatic would make sense. I mean, they are crystals.
So what happens when Kia walks in there?
So you walk over to one of the crystals.
Yeah.
We're just standing there discussing spells.
As you get within
Walks past.
a foot of it, you hear a very soft ringing sound, just beginning to produce from the crystals. The crystals themselves actually begin to shake.
I back away.
I back back about 65 feet away.
that's very specific.
I'm 5 feet
Just
further
become-
away than he is. With him
I
between
stand
me and
still.
him.
Yeah, and it just stays like that. Continues to shimmer. Continues
shit,
to
I had
shake.
it.
I will cast Earth and Step. And oh shit, never mind. It's smelled into stone, not moved through stone. Never mind. I will not do that. It's a very misleading ability.
Could this almost be a mirage?
Well, no, that would be illusion. Clearly.
Should we shoot at it from afar, maybe?
Unless it is based on an aura.
The person with the gun is the one that stepped up to the crystals.
I pull out a globe, and it's a scry globe. And, well, you know, the magic people would know it as a scry globe. And I say, could this help us in any way?
The trap is visible right there. Why would you want to scry for it?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the dot.
Oh. Like, we know it's just in that direction. So, I don't know how these magic mumbo jumbo things works, but if you can just see everything in that direction, that would help. Like, any points? Like, hang on.
Allow me a few
Yeah.
minutes and I will study this. And I will find out what it is. I'm gonna start casting Identify.
We're gonna take a 10-minute rest.
He told you what
No,
it
no,
is.
no,
It's
no.
a scry globe.
No, I'm
He's
assuming
asking
it's
if
Is
you
it-
know how to scry.
Hold on. Is it a
Because I
scry
can-
globe or is it a crystal ball?
It's a scry globe.
Okay, well that's a Spelljammer thing.
Oh, it's for Spelljammers?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. So, no, I don't have that because it's probably
Ginormous.
Yes.
My bad.
Well, it's fine if you bought it, put it on the ship. It'll be useful there.
Yeah, it's often whenever the jammer moves into the oxygen bubble of a world, the globe changes to display the major landmasses, cities, and cloud formations of the world.
That's a good buy.
It's a world
Good
map
job,
for the ship.
Brooke.
Yeah, it's a nice item.
Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, it's a nice item. It's just
Yeah.
not what I thought it was. My bad.
No.
You're looking for crystal ball.
Right, yeah. No, okay, never mind then. I say, well, I mean, it won't, like, finger of death me when I touch it, will it? Or will it kill me?
No, of course not. Finger of Death is necromancy.
Well, why don't we just avoid it? Walk around.
Ramio, you go over to it and you touch it. And when you touch it, you basically feel as it's vibrating, pulsating in your hand, and it begins to give off a much louder ringing sound, as it almost feels like it's harmonizing with you.
More feedback.
I feel like the crystals are talking to each other.
And you basically on the wall you identify it.
If we
It
take 10
is-
minutes, though.
Yeah, are you going to take 10 minutes?
I don't want you to say anything unless we do.
I mean, if someone says they are talking to each other, probably say, Cork, crystals are kind of like rocks, right? So couldn't you just talk to them? If they're talking to each other, just say hi.
That's a bit racist, man. Crystals are minerals. No, I'm pure
That's
silicon.
Shush, I'm studying here.
Silicon and mineral-based things, they don't really mesh, you know?
I thought you were stone.
Yeah, that's silicon. It's a
The
silicon-based
dwarf
thing,
doesn't
man.
know the difference.
Between stone and crystal.
Jacob didn't know the difference. I thought minerals were stone.
No, I think the dwarf doesn't know the damn difference.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
agree. The dwarf.
Old half-beard over here doesn't know what a stone.
Hey, I have a full beard now.
It's
I
fake.
bought that fucking
Prosthetic.
regeneration spell.
Frog
you
has a
got the-
weave, but for his beard.
Roll your save versus
You
non.
actually got...
Fake dwarf. Fake news.
No, if you got regeneration, the scars would heal.
So, what kind of save is it then?
What kind of save for what?
No, never mind. I was looking at something. Sorry, I was reading out loud. Apologies.
Oh, okay.
I was reading a spell, and I was like, "What kind of save is it?" It got into my head.
But yeah, are you guys gonna wait 10 minutes for him to identify this?
I'm
This
not
crystal?
really
I'm gonna go a
closer
little
to
bit
it.
ahead.
Do it on-
See what I
think
can
we
see.
can probably do it on the way out. Don't you guys think? Are they going anywhere?
No.
To us if we do things wrong.
Well, let's just keep going, and I mean, it's our way out, so...
Yeah, I mean, exactly. We just Kia.
This would be a good identifier to lead us out, because this is probably a massive network of tunnels.
Yes, but if we need to get out in a hurry, do we want to have traps behind us?
Right, but it's not traps though, because nothing is happening. Kind of
I-
4 steps in front of it, waves like, see, nothing.
As you step in front of it, it is sort of shaking a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's
See,
not.
nothing.
It's not actually doing anything.
It's a big mech though, doing.
Cork,
Oh, actually, you're inside of the mech.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. How hot does the mech get?
Thank you, Fro.
Shit.
Oh, it's temperature based. Oh my god. They
Did you guys
detect
figure-
body
did-
heat.
Guys, magnetism, shaking. It kind of was obvious when he said it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't go through this room. I'm the tiefling with resistance to fire damage. I'm probably slightly hotter than all of you.
no, it's not. It's
I know.
something else.
I mean, you go over and you start shaking it.
I
and
don't
these
take the
things
crystals,
begin-
I'm waving. in front
Yeah,
of
yeah,
you.
you're waving, and
Oh, shit.
these start to shake like a motherfucker. In fact, one of them falls out and shatters.
I stopped
Hey,
waving.
man, hey, easy, calm down.
Alright.
There's no need for that.
I didn't know. I was just waving. Oh, I was just waving.
I very quickly place Rocky. I'm gonna call him Maik soon. I just haven't found a good time to call him Maik. But Rocky, I place him down next to him and say, "You feel anything, man?"
There's some rocks around here. And crystals.
Are the crystals important?
Even the rock knows the difference.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll get back to it.
I guess I keep on walking then.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Raviol, they're walking by. It's been only like 3 minutes.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the reaction. Hell no. Okay. Kind of have to go, don't I? Is Bryce walking?
No.
Then I'm not walking.
No, I didn't say we were. I said let's keep walking.
Once they've all gone through it, I might come back within about 70 feet.
I mean, I'm walking on. I'm pressing on.
I'm waiting until
Captain,
Bryce
you go
walks.
ahead. I'll stay with the pussies.
Oh yeah, let's split the party in the worm tunnel. That
Yeah.
seems like a good idea.
Alright, I will check out.
No, we're not splitting the party.
But we're not. There's nothing with these crystals.
Yeah, I know. The crystals we can deal with on the way out.
Yeah.
Like we did with the loot.
Unless they kill us on the way in.
Okay.
Sure,
Let's just
cool.
wait.
If they kill us on the way out, then they kill us on the way out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's wait for the identify.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys sit around and you wait for him.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
To be honest, this argument about
dimly lit
whether or not we should
crystals.
wait probably takes 10 minutes.
Oh,
I mean, not really, but you know. Yeah, you identify it. These are basically just crystals that react to heat, and your body heat is making them shake around and make noise. They're sort of like little indicators around the sort of like that, yeah.
Oh. That's what I thought to begin with, that it would be.
They're basically
Oh,
just
boy.
little. They're like naturally forming alarms.
Oh, for the worm probably.
Yeah, I thought it was like the spell alarm with a secondary trap on it, because I thought that there was also a heat trap there. So
Yeah, my first instinct was, oh, these are used to scry on people.
No, it's not that complicated.
No, I know it's not that kind of alarm, but that was my first thought.
It's a spider web.
So we press
Basically, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a spider web.
It's basically a spider web for things that have tremor.
I mean,
sense.
worms do this in real life. When one of their tunnels gets blocked off, they realize that something is in there because of the light difference. That's the only thing they sense underground is light and feeling. So they can kind of figure something's blocking it and go check.
I don't like this place.
Well done, Foral. You basically screamed in the worm's face.
No,
So,
technically,
he
you
knows
did
we're
that
here.
first.
No, I didn't. I did a
I mean-
slight whisper. You went
Yeah.
up and went, ah!
If that is what it is, I mean, we could probably just wait around. It's pretty hungry. I checked the radar.
It's moving towards you.
Yeah, okay, guys, everyone get ready.
Oh.
Actually,
Alright.
everyone get ready. Every ranged user, down the hall, aim your guns, get ready, fire on the first bit of movement.
Well,
And I prepare a spear.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. Could we? Is there anything we have?
No,
with
yeah,
us
we're
that-
preparing.
like a giant spear. It's like a ballista spear. Is there something like we could just?
How big is it here? 20 feet?
No, it opens up into a cavern that's 40 feet.
Okay, cool. I drink a potion of growth.
Okay.
so you're now large?
Yeah.
Or were you already large?
No, I'm large now. For 2 hours.
Ooh.
And I wait with my spear ready.
okay.
Well, since we're doing this now, I guess I'll start dancing in front of the crystals to be like, yo, we're over here.
Start like patting on them like repeatedly, like a drum set.
Just like moving my hand across them, because I'm guessing like it would be like one of those art shows. Like the art that's interacting.
You actually do see that it gets a little bit brighter as you sort of get your
I'm
hand
gonna-
towards it as well.
I'm gonna put on my courage now. This is my courage.
Well, use it when it's within 10 minutes. You know, we don't want to waste
What do
that.
you mean? This is my courage.
This is my courage. After I've cast my Shield of Faith, you will notice a shift in my presence. Okay. Where's the worms?
All right, it's coming to us.
I'm gonna walk ahead.
No, we're gonna fire that
All right, let's calm down there.
Ravioli, come back.
We're making a trap.
As soon as we start realizing that it's feeding off a vibration, you all notice that Bryce is no longer on the ground.
Oh, he's flying. Yup, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, no more touching that.
So I'm coming back. Sorry. What is this about the trap? I thought we were supposed to lead it out. Get it here.
Yeah, so don't stand in the way of our fire, man.
No, good.
You're
Good.
really
I will
getting
lead it
by
here.
fire.
You finish the trap.
My
finished
trap
in the
trap.
line of fire.
exactly.
Yeah.
My trap is to
So,
shoot
okay.
at whatever's moving over there.
Whatever will move in the darkness is what we're all firing at once. A volley. So
sorry.
you're
I
standing.
thought,
What?
no, I thought it was just I sneezed on the screen. I thought it was something that moving, but it was just a booger. So sorry about that.
But no, we're firing a volley down at whatever moves, and you're standing in front of our fire.
I'm gonna look. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you see the
I'm
big
gonna
mech
point
man?
at the nose that I don't have. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, your father designed this mech, and it's got 2 giant guns. Do you want to stand in front of that?
I am horrible at aiming.
I fired better than.
Very true.
Like
I'm looking up at him. It's like
feelings.
I shoot better than you, but you go on ahead.
I mean,
no
you
one's
should
going
also
ahead.
Yeah.
Just stand
We're
next to
staying
us
here.
and get ready.
Yeah, it's coming to us. We're staying here and waiting for it to come to us, so we shoot it
Yeah.
when it comes here.
You do. You
You're
do
beginning to hear the earth beginning to shake.
You are not gonna shoot it? You should shoot it.
If the worm eats him, I get to keep his dog, so I'm cool with him going ahead.
Also, everyone, get ready because it may come up from under us. Just let you know.
Oh, will
Bryce,
it?
Bryce flies
maybe.
higher.
I'm gonna fly like 20 feet up in the air.
Everyone's got winged boots, man. Fuck
Yeah.
you guys.
Maybe we should
Nice.
spread out a little bit.
It's an
Yeah,
option.
everyone spread and focus fire. Ideally down where the tunnel obviously is coming from, but it may come from like another source, you know? It may dig a new tunnel. So
Yeah,
just
it could.
ready.
It could also just come from behind us.
So I will throw up my shield, my animated shield for +2
Okay.
AC.
Why has
And
everyone
what-
got shield and flying shit, and then I'm just sitting here like with my gun?
I'm just standing here with 2 swords. Like, oh, okay.
No,
Get him
I'm dual wielding
fucking
javelins right now.
On that note, though, I think I do also want a pair of winged boots.
Mhm.
I'm feeling that way as well now.
Yeah, and so we've all got ready actions for like whenever the first, whenever this thing shows up.
I'm gonna use my
Y'all
ring on my
fire.
weapons too, by the way. Just to have it
Okay.
said.
Give me a second.
It's this one.
I believe the long
Are
sword.
we just wanting to take the corruption out of this thing again?
This thing can die.